for another episode of Blazing Discussions. Once again, I'm Michael.
I'm Jessica.
And Adam.
Taking that ball.
Get it going. How's it going, everybody? Hope you are doing all right on this nice Saturday.
Man, it feels like spring is actually here finally.
Finally. I know, right? I take it comfortably and short fitted t-shirt and
Speaking of which, just went and got 2 new pairs of flip-flops today.
wheeling and dealing like Ric Flair over here.
Willing and dealing. Ric Flair is another story, bro. That motherfucker's been willing and dealing for like all our lives.
Yeah, since we were kids, yeah, definitely. Man, win the world championships.
There was a story my mom once told me about Ric Flair. I don't really believe, but apparently her second husband's stepdaughter used to date Ric Flair, man. I mean, he was wrestling before we was, able to watch wrestling. So,
Yeah.
like a legend in the company. Speaking of which, would you like to bring up the situation about WrestleMania and then not inviting him?
Yeah. So apparently there's this video of Ric Flair expressing his frustration about not being invited to WrestleMania this year because apparently, this is according to Flair himself, and you can find this video on YouTube, but apparently sometime before he had threatened Tiffany Stratton's husband. They got in some kind of, not fight, but a verbal altercation. And then, so he, Flair threatened to beat him up. And I guess the guy went to Triple H and ran his mouth to Triple H. And so Flair got not invited.
My problem with that is the guy's in his like 20s or 30s, and he's whining because a 70-year-old man threatened to beat him up. A 70-year-old.
Yeah, Flair said he was like this 20-year-old kid got scared because a 76-year-old man.
Beat it out.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to Flair, but I mean, personally, I would have just laughed at him and be like, take your best shot.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens,
You get me and break the fucking hand, old man. I don't want everything.
Right. Yeah.
I would do that.
But, I've heard stories about Flair being a bully, but I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Wasn't there, so I can't say.
I don't know. Some part of me, I feel like once you're tendered in, I mean, you have some rights in the fucking place. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's somewhat of a bully, not to be, I don't know, a full bully, not to have to, I don't know. If a bully is different than what they call bullying nowadays. To me, if you was a bully, you would, just, I guess, pick on the weak.
Yeah.
Beat them up, make them pretty much your bitch.
Right. Maybe they think Flair was a bully. That's just my opinion, which, again, might be an unpopular one. But maybe I'm say Flair the bully because maybe he was a little rough on the new guy. You know what I mean? Or something. Maybe a little stiff style. I don't know. I mean, he did run with Arn Anderson, who was known to be stiff.
You want to talk about a person being stiff that was known to be stiff on new people? Bob Holly.
Oh, fucking A, dude. He was like an enforcer.
Like he would potentially go out there and be rough with you on your first match with him.
Yeah, I remember on watching Toughen Up when he fucked that one dude up.
Yeah, because I remember when him, Benoit, Eddie Guerrero literally took turns chopping the fuck out of this dude because he was a young blood that got into the Royal Rumble. And I remember they literally took turns chopping this motherfucker. I got 2 on me, and I probably eliminated myself. I am not gonna lie to anybody. Definitely Christian Law.
Yeah,
I remember his fucking chops.
Yeah, that shit was not well then. So, I mean, I haven't taken one, obviously, but just sharing it.
Yeah,
oh, God. Made my chest hurt.
You ever watch Penta do his chops?
Yeah.
And you hear them, they're all loud and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know how many people has actually said that those hurt? Nobody ever said that Penta's chops hurt, even females. And he's chopped. Has never said that his chops, just sound really, really loud. And none actually hurt. That's interesting. How the fuck can you smack somebody in the chest and it not hurt?
No, I can't. I know there are times where he takes off his glove. Is that before he does the chop, or did he chop it with the glove on?
Yeah, he chops with the glove on.
Okay, so that's probably it. Maybe it's the glove then. that it's maybe like padded or something, made to make noise. You know, I don't know. Somehow, maybe.
And there has been times where he does that little taunt. He does the 0-0. Yeah, he's doing it. He's taking his glove off.
Oh yeah, I like when he's taking his glove off and he acts like it's really, really tough. You know, he's like,
Taking it a little bit.
yeah, this is so funny. Funny as fuck.
He's talking up, man. Hulk Hogan style. R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace. I mean, there's supposedly he was like racist, but you know, whatever. That's on him. But still, rest in peace. He was still a human being, and
Racism is so black and white. It is. I'm not trying to be like that, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's being racist," but no, like literally, hate somebody because of the conflicts of their skin. This first off is pathetic.
yeah, it is.
Oh, he's black. I don't like him. No, you should definitely judge a person by their character, not the color of their skin. But then again, I mean, I'm one of those people. I don't like meeting new people, so
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Well,
Oh,
we're going to get all that. We're going to go to discipline. I read online today there was a parent up here in Richmond, Indiana's Glen Miller Park got the cops called on for popping her kid in the mouth for cussing. Lucky he wasn't my kid. He got smacked in the mouth and probably the back of the fucking head. That double whammy did ass.
right.
I'm just saying, man. That's what's wrong. I feel like it's wrong with society nowadays. Is parents are letting their kids get by with shit that
They don't want to be a hands-on parent because they're afraid of the fucking police.
and child abuse, and there's a difference between abuse and discipline. If you're sitting there just fucking smacking the fuck out of your kid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, something like that, then yes, that is fucking abuse.
Yeah, definitely.
But get pop in the mouth, one pop in the mouth is abuse. Y'all stupid. Y'all never fucking want it.
Y'all need to check with a CPS caseworker because I'm telling you, I've been there. I've done it.
Straight out came out and told CPS that I've smacked my kid in the mouth when they cuss and shit. I spank that ass when I feel like that ass needs a spank. Do I try other discipline methods before it comes to spanking? Absolutely. I try talking. I try timeout. I try everything to leads to this whooping. And if I'm spanking you, you have done something worth getting spanked for.
Right. And I did the whole pop in the mouth thing. It's just like a warning. You know what I mean? Like a
Well, okay, that was like, hey, what the fuck you're saying?
yeah.
That's like nowadays, if people getting smacked in the arms, that would be abuse too. Like just to come up to you and be like, hey, that's not working. Hey, don't be saying that. You know what I mean? Oh, keep the abuse on. I got the cops called on me for yelling. I yelled at my daughter. There was a situation, and I finally caught up with my daughter. And when I caught up with my daughter, we was outside. My daughter was screaming at me, and I told her multiple times, stop yelling at me. I'm not yelling at you. Stop raising your voice. I'm going to raise mine. She kept screaming. I finally raised my voice. Tell me why the cops got called.
Mind you, our kids are all teenagers. So we may say we've been through this a time or two. We've been through this a time or two. And it's okay to discipline your kids. It's not okay to beat your kids.
Right.
There's a difference.
I'm just saying. But the cops got called, though, is that I was yelling, screaming, and then I ended up smacking her and pushing her to the ground. The only thing I smacked out of her hand was a pop. I went to snatch it, and she moved at the other time, and my thumb missed it, but the 4 fingers got it.
Right. And it just the second one right now.
Other than that, that's the only thing that possibly could have formed of a smack.
Right.
But yeah, cops came. That was my on probation still because that fucked me up. I instantly like, should I call my probation officer because you guys were in? Well, like, it'd be a good idea to give her a call when I'm making a report, but just so that way she heard it on the radio and she knows your address, or we have to say your name over the radio. She ain't getting your name back to her through anybody but you.
Right.
Gotcha. Actually left a voicemail for her and never got anything back until my probation meeting the next month. But like literally, it happened shortly after my probation meeting, 2 or 3 days after my probation meeting that month. And I had called her, and then like she didn't get back with me until a whole month.
Damn.
And then I went in there and I told her about it, and she's like, yeah. And then the day I called you. We had to have a conversation. I was like, there really was nothing. They didn't make a report about it. I told him, I woke up. The situation happened. I yelled, and yes, I maybe not should have not raised my voice, but I did. And it's better than what some people did. If all I'm doing is yelling, be thankful for it. Because I'm a big guy. Anybody out there listening to us knows I'm a big guy. I can cause damage if I necessary. Anybody that knows me from my childhood will know that I can cause damage if necessary.
All right.
So moral of this is pretty simple. Unless you see this kid being pummeled by a full-grown adult, mind your own fucking business. So when I say pummeled, I mean he is over the top of this kid, kicking and punching, and like he would be beating a full-grown adult. And yes, call me, fucking call the police. Go over there and stop it. Step the fuck in. Do something. I agree with that. But if you see a parent disciplining and correcting a fucking problem, mind your own fucking business.
Even if it is in public. My family's so old-fashioned, they tell you, my grandpa beat your ass in public and he wouldn't give a shit who was around.
Let me correct her. Some of her family's old-fashioned.
Okay, yeah, some of them. Either way, my grandpa still beat your ass in public and wouldn't give a shit and stand there and look at you and be like, call the police, call the God. Call him. God rest his soul. He's been gone on those 14 years, but that man wasn't scared enough.
Well, I mean, there ain't nothing to be scared of in this life. The worst thing you want to do is kill me. That's the worst thing in this world. And no offense, what's so bad about being dead? Everybody's so scared of death. I'm scared of the way I'm going to die. Honestly, I don't want to die, I guess, where I'm found weeks later and I'm a decaying corpse and I stink and I don't want all that. But if I die, I die. If you haven't realized in this life that you are to be born, reproduce, and die, I don't know what to tell you. And some people only get the pleasure of reproducing. They just live and die. Now, unfortunately, that's sad. It's sad. But there's some of those people need to be looked at in different ways. Hey, why God didn't give you a child? I'm just saying, there's reason behind it. I mean, no offense, my homeboy here, he's hit 40 and he don't have no children. And to me, God didn't give him children because he likes to sleep the fuck in.
Yeah.
He is a very hard person to wake up. So as that baby's crying, God only knows if he will hear it or not. And that's the truth.
But he is a damn good uncle.
He's a great uncle. He's a great person when he wakes up. But it's that sleeping period where, every 4 hours a baby has to eat.
Yeah.
Every 4 hours. It doesn't matter. And when they first born, they eat literally every 4 hours. And it's like clockwork. That motherfucker will let you know when he is hungry.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I came in from work and my baby's been welling. So.
Right.
But no, I mean, it's worth having kids. Maybe not in this economy right now. Because we're kind of going into a recession again, where everything's so high priced you can't even live.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
$1,500 a month for a home. The fuck are we, doctors, lawyers, and shit like that? Yeah.
The second part about this, if we had good credit and we could get a fucking loan for a home, our home payment, our actual buying a home is cheaper than renting a home. You're buying it, you might be paying $400 to maybe $600 a month to a bank.
Right.
Compared to thousands of dollars a month to some fucking punk ass fucking dude that can't keep his fucking house. Well, you don't know how many times I've lived in a home and the light switch will work the fucking plug in. Or the light switch is on the other side of the fucking room. Now you gotta walk through the house dark until you get to the light switch.
Yeah, which...
Now, or you put one thing in, and it blows the entire fucking circuit to the entire fucking house for no fucking apparent reason.
We lived in a house. Well, all three of us actually lived in this house. That if you took a shower, not bath, it didn't do it as a full-on bath. I don't understand why it didn't do it as when you're just taking a bath, because I think it would do more of a bath than with a shower. But only if you took a shower, it would rain and it would like leak into our kitchen. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
And it would out here because my wife is a bath person. She takes baths all the time. I tested this. It did not leak when she got done with the bath, but as I got done with my shower, it leaked.
Huh? Well, that is because the water goes down the same damn drain.
Dude, we've had them. There was one. Did you not? It started with our washing machine. Our washer machine was in the basement. It would get to the point where our washer would drain, the basement drain, the water would just stand there and come up.
Ugh.
And it got to the point where I kept telling Layla, well, one night it got so bad that Michael took a shower and I begged all 3 kids. And I went to go take mine. By the time I went to go take mine, there was this much water in the bottom of our bathtub. I had to plunge our bathtub just to get it to go down.
Ugh. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm just saying that we live at home, man. I don't know. Sometimes some are better than the others. Some are not that bad. And just we have to deal with certain things like fucking piss poor fucking neighbors. But I don't know. Sometimes you gotta take good with bad or bad with good. You can't have your cake and eat it too, man. Just some of us in this world don't understand that. They get to eat and have at the same time.
Yeah.
Just saying. Sometimes you gotta take one or the other.
Yeah, definitely. Give or take.
And no offense, it's always better than being on the streets or being in a home where you don't have no heat or no hot water or no food or no electricity or no anything, no pleasures. To me, a pleasure can be internet or cable, some kind of device where you don't have to sit there and twiddle your thumbs while you're whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, I'm okay with an old-fashioned DVD player because I have thousands of DVDs to watch.
Right or wrong.
I can watch probably 2 months worth and not watch the same show twice, personally. Like, I got 14 seasons of Criminal Minds. That's a week worth of watching there. Yeah, I got the whole complete series of Shameless, the whole complete series of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's my series alone.
Dexter, both of them.
Yeah, New Blood and the original Dexter. And then, no offense, I'm one of those people, I pass out easily, so I have to get up and rewatch what I've already watched.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
I'm sorry, if I fall asleep on this episode and you go to the next disc and I so happen to wake you up, I'm not going to want to watch that disc because I was on it.
Yeah. You want to know what happened before?
I want to know what happened
Got you
last 2 episodes ago or something. You know what I mean?
Feel it.
But, you know, it is what it is.
No, good.
You know, people need like a phone or a game system, or God forbid if you don't have some kind of connection to the internet.
Oh, dude.
Oh, God, the world will end.
Very much so.
I have to have my phone. It's my lifeline.
Damn.
I'm just saying, I don't know, for a long time, I refused to have a phone. I hate phones. To me, they're nothing but tracking devices.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not talking about a government tracking device. I mean, of course, anything you have technology is a tracking device. Hell, they mapped out the United States for fucking people playing Pokemon Go. Literally, that shit has came out and like, you know, in words.
Damn.
But no, yeah, like they came out straight out like, yeah, the government is mapping out the United States by Pokemon Go and people doing that shit. And they put that AR mode on. I don't know if anybody knows what AR mode is on Pokemon Go. But it's like artificial fucking, that shows pretty much like what we're looking at instead of in the background it usually is.
Right.
I've never tried it. Oh, man, I don't like it. It makes the leg really, really hard.
Yeah, that probably, I could see that.
And it should,
But
I think nuts.
I don't see, government using that to map out the United States because, a lot of people play that all over. Every state, freaking, just imagine that every street in every state is mapped out.
But you got to take word on people that play Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they use it outside of it too. But
I'm pretty sure that like Japan and like Japan's where fucking Pokemon was made.
Yeah.
So they have to, yeah, I'll be damn, I'll be really, really like, oh, if I came out to find out that nobody in Japan plays fucking Pokemon Go.
I doubt that. They have like Pokemon weeks, I think, and shit like that.
Pokemon restaurants.
Yeah.
Pikachu fucking this. And I've actually seen a Pikachu fucking like train car they use, like one of those fucking trains.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, dude. Of course. Then they're not going to fucking.
They're like, no offense. They have a ramen noodle shop, like the Biki's for Naruto in Japan.
That's dope. I'd go hit that place though. That'd be the
too. But and it looks just like them. Like it how it open front and all that shit. I'll be down. I want to try one of these horror restaurants.
Oh, dude, I hear there's one in Ohio.
Yeah, there's a horror themed restaurants and shit going on.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, there's one in Ohio. I want to take the one.
Also horror. Where your bedroom's like a theme of a horror film.
I know they've got like a clown motel.
Oh yeah,
that it's like a freaking clown theme.
Dude, that would be scary as fuck. I don't know. Some part of me would be scared of that, and some part of me would.
Can you imagine it? You know who actually fucked up and took her over there? Yes. Did you realize it was clowns?
That'd be great. That'd be funny.
Dude, fucking have a shit fit. Well, dude, I didn't have to be a fighting. I have to disguise myself as a fly.
Maybe a big ass fly. I don't know. Can you just fly on the fucking wall? What the fuck is that? That's what's that fucking one off of Godzilla or Mothra? That's Mothra.
That's what it looked like.
Fuck yeah, what? This stage so fucking old young people don't know what Godzilla, Mothra, and all that is. I might do some research. Type in Godzilla.
Right. I'm sure they probably at least seen something about Godzilla.
Yeah,
like the newer ones.
Yeah, there's like new Godzilla movies now recently.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Speaking of new movies, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but there's a trailer out for Clayface.
Oh yeah,
dude, that looks dope. I cannot wait for that.
They do a lot of things off of Batman the animated series.
Yeah, and I'm excited because I like Clayface was one of my favorite villains. I always like Clayface, dude. That was dope. Like how he could just turn into anybody, and then you just he can turn his limbs into like
weapons
and shit.
I think that's a little cheating, but that's my opinion. You can have a weapon at any time. I didn't even try to fight him hand in time, and all of a sudden his hand turns into big old Billy Club or some bullshit. Cause I'm like, where did this shit come from?
Right, or if I could just an iron spike and kind of fucking stab you
and shake it.
But yeah, no, right. It's look like it's gonna be good though.
I can see it being good. I mean, I'm not a big DC person.
Right.
I'm really more Marvel than DC.
Yeah, same here.
I don't really have a favorite superhero in DC other than that. Like, I think Superman is overrated. Aquaman, ooh, you can talk to dolphins. Congratulations.
Lord of the Sea is, like, that's cool. It's kind of useless outside of the sea, aren't you?
Well, not technically, because you gotta remember, like,
I'm probably super strong.
If you're sitting in the water, it's in Earth, the water.
Yeah, but, like, if you're in the middle of a city,
there's water in the pipes. There's moisture in the air. If you think about it, if you can control all water types, like pretty much like a water bender.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Human bodies are 90% water mass anyway.
I would have to Google that because I don't know if he can.
That'd be fucked up if he can control you like blood and things off of like Avatar. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Oh, dude.
Maybe you don't know you can do that shit. But that'd be a fucking Aquaman. He could be an evil guy then. You would think.
Right.
But no, Cyborg, I've never been a big fan of Cyborg.
Yeah. Right.
Half robot shit. I'm good with all that. Let's see here. Wonder Woman. Dude, I got these bracelets that can deflect bullets and stuff. Ooh, look at me. Or I have my glasses of truth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I need to tie you up and you tell me the truth. I don't know if that's a key. Maybe that's the reason why like all these 80 people like to be fucking tied up and shit nowadays. Think about it. 90% of like Wonder Woman's villains were lead bad guys, and they always got tied up by her lasso of truth and made them squeal for the truth to her. Maybe that's why a bunch of guys are in bondage now. Thanks, Wonder Woman. Thank you for all the freaks we have out there in the world nowadays. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, you're right. I just Googled about Aquaman, and it says that he can manipulate water, hydrokinesis, in DC Comics. Although its abilities varies depending on the storyline and his equipment. He frequently uses his Atlantean magic, specifically the Trident of Poseidon, to control water, create tidal waves, and summon storms. In some storylines, he possesses inherent hydrokinetic powers, allowing him to shape water, control the moisture in the air, or even manipulate blood.
Yeah, dude. He's very much a modern bender on steroids.
All right.
Well, like, literally, that's the only thing good. I'll admit now that I kind of like Aquaman.
Yeah.
That's a small point.
All right. I mean, that's pretty badass, though. I mean, even other superheroes, they have water in their body.
Yeah, anyone, even Superman, has some kind of form of liquid that can be manipulated by Aquaman.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, I got more respect for Aquaman now. That's pretty great.
Like getting real Iglesias said, I've never met a man that wears a ring that has power. Every man that has a ring on their finger has no power at all. None. Zero. Don't even look at me like that. Don't even look at me like that.
Like truth bomb being dropped right now.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you decide CM Punk.
I'm just saying, I've never met any man that has a ring on his finger that has any kind of power in a relationship. They might act, they do. They might say they do, but they don't. At the end of the day, that woman gets what she wants. And if not, then he ain't no type of man. He's a little bitch boy. He went and needed to bounce out and find himself a man.
You know what? Your grandma actually had this. I don't know if she still has it. Has a sign. I seen it, and it made me just think of what you just said. It says the rooster rules the roost, but the hen rules the rooster.
Yeah.
I don't know if she still has that sign.
Oh yeah.
I looked at that. I was like, makes sense.
It does. It does. It really fucking truly does. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. Even like I said, that decides the man that abuse women and treat women like fucking ownership. Those men are fucking. Those are the men that they call pigs and fucking dogs to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the worst thing I do is raise my voice. You should be lucky. Because I guarantee I can at least live 300 plus pounds.
Bench press me.
Well, that's your size for me.
Don't ask me how much I weigh because I can't remember the last time I stepped on a fucking scale, so I can't tell you.
No, like I said, that's besides the point. Honestly, Jessica, I haven't tried to do that since we've had kids.
There you have. Did it a couple of times when I did the trailer before I got sick and went into the hospital the last couple of times. That's why I said I can't tell you how much I weigh now, but I know I can tell you, go back to my hospital records and look and tell you because that's the last time I was weighed is when I was in a motherfucking hospital.
I'm a big guy. I think nothing less. No, I don't see Adam depressing you.
But it's kind of weird because he's like, roller.
Well, he grabbed your legs. You don't have to grab where I grabbed a bench press.
I know, I'm just saying.
Jesus, fuck. Like, I cut up your crotch, but that's just, I'm allowed to touch that.
Right. It would be like the knee, probably.
Yeah, the knee and the upper chest area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God, you don't get a boot.
I mean,
try not to.
if I was a bird, like, open something around.
I mean, like right there, like in life alone. Yeah. Like,
once again, there's a difference in accidentally touching it and groping it.
Yeah.
People fucking stout me on some of this shit.
There's been a few times where I know I've accidentally nudged a boob at work and nobody had said nothing. Because they know it was an accident. We'd be working, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to do something and I want to say sorry, but I just like, nothing said, I'm going to just move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, fuck.
You know how bad it is for me? Like, everybody out there is shorter than me, dude. Boy, everybody. So I got to watch my elbows and everything because sooner or later somebody's going to get a black eye. I'm going to open the bag like that. As soon as I go flip the bag open, somebody's going to walk by and open, going to smoke them right in the fucking head. I'm going to feel horrible about it. Or it's funny. One day they was taking something out of the steamer. I don't know who, I can't remember who was next to me grabbing it, but they were like, watch your forehead. And then they look up at me and they're like, never mind, watch your chest. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, I'm done. All go, fuckers. Give me that fucking quesadilla.
I've actually, that's a while back, I was working online with somebody, which she doesn't work there anymore. And he had got luckily I was wearing my hat. He wasn't paying attention, pulled out the steamer and got the brim of my hat.
That's still got shitty. You need to watch what you're doing, Norman.
Yeah.
At least that heads up. Something's feet before you grab.
I didn't know. Because most everybody does watch your head or something. I even try to. I mean, I'm like, watch your head. Careful. I don't want to grab it. Yeah. Dude.
Fuck the love. No, I'd rather be in the middle than on the end. I would be on the end. When they put us in a 3 people place, I'm going to stay in the middle. I hate being an expedite on the end on there. Because you got to put everything in a bag. You're being charged all the grilling.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything fucking gets grilled. I feel like.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everything.
Almost.
Oh my God. It's like, what?
Or some people request things grilled that aren't grilled.
Right. There's quesadillas. There's the avocado stackers. There is the potato grillers. There is the cantina, except for the soft taco. So that's another quesadilla. That's another crunchy taco. I hate those motherfuckers. I can't wait until we get rid of them. I'll take to do the burrito all day long.
Eating crispy tacos.
Yeah, I hope they get rid of them soon.
I don't know. They've been around for a while.
I hope they get rid of them soon. I cannot stand those motherfuckers.
It's okay to crunch them a little bit. That's going to happen. There's no way to because you got to put it on the little grill.
Yeah, I just put it down. Whatever happens soon after I take the grill is whatever. That's not my problem. Sorry for you, luck.
Right.
Burritos and tacos. I don't think you're right with them. I'm okay with the roll. I'm okay with the roll quesadilla.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I've never tried it, but I'm okay with it because it's quick and it's easy. You just roll it up. Someone will make fun of me because mine don't look like a roll after I take it off the grill, but that's not my problem once again either. The grill is laying on it. Well, what you want me to do? Yeah,
but you know what? So that rolled quesadilla, sometimes I'll either get it normally, but I'll add pico to it.
Talking Taco Bell.
I know, right? I'll get pico added to it, or no chipotle sauce and add chili to it.
The flavor will be more terrorist.
Yeah, you can eat. Yeah,
you can make your own.
I got things like that I do. With the crunch wrap, fries in there.
Damn, dude. Like fries and mine.
I haven't made that in forever. Eric got me on the one chalupa where you put all the meat on it, and it's actually really good, dude.
I'm good. Hey, so
strangely, it's really good.
I can understand maybe steak and chicken, but I don't know about that beef. That beef gets me my gut heading going.
Yeah, sometimes I have to go a little bit lay off Taco Bell because it starts really fucking with me. Or what's really good, I tell you, I know we keep, but get a Mexican pizza and add freaking lettuce to it.
I don't like Mexican pizzas. All right, so we're speaking of food. We're going to do the restaurant of the week as we speak right now.
Yeah,
we're not saying it's going to be Taco Bell.
Yeah, we know.
Just thought we're going to throw that out there. But anyway, back to the conversation. The restaurant of the week we're going to say is Skyline Chili in Ohio. If you live in Richmond, it's like a 30-minute drive, not too far, great place to eat. Wasn't bad. Usually here in Richmond, I spend that much or if not more in that restaurants. I mean, everybody's not, I feel like it's not as satisfied as they were as we left when we left Skyline. Right. Everybody was satisfied.
And they have great customer service. Recommend 100%.
Yeah, the waitress was nice. The people were nice. They didn't really, her version was nice and my version was nice. Or two different nices. My version was the looks. I could tell when somebody looked at me funny.
Right.
She did not, I guess, capable of doing so. I'm not sure, but that's besides the point. With that being said, yes, the restaurant of the week is Skyline Chili. If you don't know, now you know.
I haven't had Skyline in forever, but it is good. I remember last time I had Skyline, I think it was when it was here, when they had Skyline here. But it's been forever, dude.
But let me also put it out there for you folks that do not like chili, that happens to be with somebody that likes chili or whichever. If you're with somebody like that and one of y'all like chili, no one don't, still go try out Skyline. They have chicken tenders.
Yeah.
You can get the hot dogs without that, with mustard and onions and ketchup and all that shit. You can get chicken wraps, and there's other things there than just chili, folks. This saying, just because it has chili in its name does not mean that's all they serve.
Yeah, let's say there is other good stuff that's not as chili on it.
Buffalo chicken wrap was phenomenal.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, folks, try it out.
Yep, yeah.
I will tell you, tell them Blazing Discussion send you, but they don't know who the fuck we are.
No
So,
idea. They'd be like, who? But
and once again, we're not getting paid or anything for these restaurants of the week. This is our opinions.
yeah.
We decide to let you know what we like. We let you to try what we like. We recommend something on the menu that we like.
Yeah. But also on that point, any of those restaurants would like to, sponsor us, that would be phenomenal. We'd appreciate you and give you shout outs, of course, every episode and stuff. But, a little fun to kind of spruce things up. Say, that'd be cool.
Shoe Show and Shoe Depots all around are having a buy one, get one half off on their flip flops and sandals.
Also in Eden, right?
There's Eden, Richmond, Connorsville, and I believe she said Muncie.
Hell yeah.
And you also, in your birthday month, they will give you a $10 that you can go in, and that gives you $10. You can get anything in the store, and you can, if you go over the $10, you just have to pay the difference. Yeah, it's for rewards members.
I'm a shoe person, so I don't fucking know these things.
Yeah, me neither. I usually just go to Walmart and get a pair of those.
That must be nice to just go to Walmart and get a fuck pair of shoes. I know.
I prefer Payless.
Sorry.
Payless was my go-to, especially for flip-flops.
I'm sorry, I'm a man and I got a bigger foot than size 5. There you go.
It's 11, thank you.
11.
Still in the double digits.
That's usually the normal people double digits, though.
Hey, I don't care. Double digits, I'll take it.
Look, I can't help it. I'm plus my big feet. They're probably measured to keep my big ass up. Can you imagine me with like a size 9 or 10?
Right. Honestly, I believe you were really supposed to have big feet, like you just said, because, you're a big guy and you have to be proportioned. Otherwise, you'd be falling the fuck over all the time.
I'd be looking goofier than fuck.
Right. Oh, be like a reverse Roscoe. Remember when I had a small body and a big head when he was a puppy?
Or like Tyler.
Yeah. Fucking
couple. I mean, you poke him in his forehead and his fucking head fall.
Real life fucking Cabin Fest doll when you was a kid.
I love the boys with that man. That he was. He kind of got a big head still now, but he kind of forcing out better.
Yeah. And in many ways, though.
I was like, I didn't grow up and big. But yeah, he's definitely still got a big head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a good kid. I don't care what anybody says. And boy, he has a work ethic. I'll play the hell with.
Yeah, he's hard to work. Yeah.
But anyways, got something to rage about this week?
Do I have something to rage about this week? Let me see.
Let's see if you got something to rage.
I'm going to rage about stupidity and the level of stupidity somebody can get to and the pettiness. If you send somebody a message and they message you back and say, hey, please just block me, why make a big deal out of it? Block that person and move on with your life, because obviously that person doesn't want to talk to you. There's no reason to keep sending messages back and forth to other people and all this and all that. And what's messed up about it is how can you send me these messages on my phone but be 5 feet from me and not open your mouth and say one word? Please, somebody tell me how that is possible. It's not, it's fucking annoying. People's level of stupidity is just retarded and fucking annoying. Here's the same thing I did not do. I hate that more than anything in the motherfucking world. And if I did not do something, I'll tell you I didn't do it. If I did it, I'm gonna straight tell you, yeah, 100% I did it. Yeah, I fucking said it. But if I didn't do it, I'm gonna tell you I didn't do it. When I tell you I didn't do it, you let the fuck go. Don't keep harping on me and telling me that I did it when I did, because it's gonna cause issues.
Well, no, there's been times where you said you didn't do something, and I got harped on you and got the correctives to do that. So that's what I'm saying. There's been those times.
You know, that it works both ways, I guess.
Yeah.
But no. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Dubby. Thanks for partnering with us. Dubby. Thank you.
Remember, 10% discount on Blazing Discussions as you check out, folks.
That's right. At the checkout, there's a place at the bottom for promo code. Use Blazing Discussions. No space.
No space, all one word, right?
Yeah.
He don't know, he forgot. But
If not, I don't think it would tell you that it didn't work. But I'm pretty sure it's no space. But you can try it. Do it no space, and if that doesn't work, then do a space. Because if it doesn't work, it'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's no space. Pretty confident, like 95%.
95.
But no, all W, they have all those delicious flavors. No, and added a bullcrap with your traditional, energy drinks. They just use pure ingredients. Coffee extract is the main star there. But yeah, thanks, W. We appreciate it. And check them out. And don't forget the discount code, like Mike just said, Blazing Discussions for 10% off. So, anybody else got anything they want to?
Do you have a little popular opinion this week?
Popular opinion. I really don't have one that comes to mind, honestly, this week.
Oh, we don't have not one that comes in mind.
No.
All right, lots of life advice for you folks.
There we go.
Ready? Your life advice for Mike tonight is mind your fucking business. You know what's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Mind your own shit. Focus on you and your shit only. If you see something going on, like if you see somebody get murdered or fucking something like really bad happening, yes, say something. Whatever. But if you see some harmless shit going down, mind your own business. If you see two people arguing on the fucking street, mind your business. They shouldn't be arguing on the street anyways, first off. But yeah, at the end of the day, we'll put it this way. If somebody comes up and like, hey, I sell crack. Mind your business. So in other words, if you don't do it, you're like, cool, that's great. I don't do that shit. But if you do, like, I do that shit. Right. How much you got? I'm just saying I don't do crack. I'm just saying that's people minding your own business. Right. I don't know. Plain definition of it. If it's not nothing to do with you, don't go around like, hey, Michael sells crack. That's not minding your business. That's telling people, other people's business. Do you understand?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, life advice, mind your business. It don't have nothing to do with you. You ain't using your mouth to spread words, dog. If you get some valuable intel on somebody and I don't know, you apparently are a snitch and you like to, snitch people out, keep that shit in your back pocket if you don't do the shit. Make sure you remember the person you talk to. I don't know. I have a bad memory, almost. I mess with one or two motherfuckers and that's it.
Right. Yeah, marijuana don't do that too, yeah. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if you heard, but they actually rescheduled marijuana from like a level 1 to a level 3.
Yes.
And so now people in charge here in Indiana are rethinking legalization and shit.
It's never going to happen while Quakers are in charge of the voting system, Sarah Richmond.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be like that, and don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here dogging any religion, but the Quakers of Indiana is the reason why Indiana will not be ever a legalization of marijuana.
Yep. Yep. People think it's the mayor, and I'll go on record to say this. People think that it's the mayor that makes all the decisions. No,
It's the damn governor.
no, it's the Quakers.
Yeah, it's really a support of people that pretty much said that a lot of them are Quakers.
Just like everybody thinks that the president is the one that makes all the decisions. Nope. Rothschild, it's the people behind the scenes with all the money and making all the decisions and shit. But anyway, we won't get into that. But
That's those conspiracy theory with Adams.
no, that's not a conspiracy theory anymore, my friends. It is not. But anyway, huh. But like you said, yeah. Well, hopefully they'll change their mind. And just for the sake of, if they look at it like this, it's money, revenue coming in. Not only is it revenue coming in, but it could create a lot of jobs.
Yes and no. Indiana is a farming area. It's almost like, I won't put it at a capacity of like Kansas City or some bullshit like that. Kansas is a way better place to farm than Indiana.
Right.
But Indiana,
dude.
a big farming community.
Plenty of places to grow it.
Yeah, so you're right. That would be almost perfect to grow because harvest time would be about fall. You plant your fucking seeds in spring. By fall, you're harvesting your plants, and that gets you through the winter.
Yeah.
Bam, does.
Right. But my question is, I've always wondered, what do you do between that time, between planting and waiting for
them talking about a process of fields, dude.
Oh, well.
If you're getting 100 acres of fucking pot plants,
I get it. Yeah.
each pot plant.
Well, I'm saying like the very first crop.
Well,
Let's say they're starting.
You got a loan. You got a loan for all your farming equipment and stuff. And you get a loan to a point where it gets you to that first outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what the farmers do. They get a big ass loan from the bank or something, and then they go and they get enough where they get an A tractor, a whatever they need, and then to a point where they're like down to like the bare minimum to survive them throughout the time they need to survive. And then when the harvest comes in and they harvest, they have enough harvest to pretty much do that same thing until the new harvest comes in. And that way, because if you don't grow anything, you don't make no money, you don't survive.
True. Right.
That's the problem with dry lands and shit. And people, frustrated like farmers like rain, and that's shit you don't have to supply. If you get a lot of rain, not a lot, you get the right amount of rain, you don't have to buy a water truck and go water your fields.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You can just rain that full rain did it.
Yeah. Man, I understand though. It would create some jobs and it would bring in revenue. So,
you want to know how honestly farmers rainwater?
Well, how is it illegal to keep that?
Yeah, it's 110% illegal to contain rainwater.
and why is that?
Because the men ain't making $1 off of it. That's all that is.
Because you're not buying their water, which is has a shit ton of fluoride and other bad shit in it.
And all
That's not a conspiracy theory either. That's fact.
Well, you still have to sterilize the rain.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
You can't just take her out there and just drink the rain.
Oh no! When I was younger, my aunt got a $250 ticket for trying to collect it to wash our hair, recommended by the school for bucks. The schools that we went to.
Fancy Randy probably wasn't. Don't get me wrong when I say this. Wasn't too smart about the whole collecting of it either. I mean, she should have done her research before she tried to collect it.
I don't know. I just know that apparently one of the schools that the kids went to, kids get sent home with it, and somebody told her that it was a remedy to collect rainwater and wash their hair in rainwater, and it would help keep the bugs lower. So I gave it a try and got a ticket for collecting rainwater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I think it was like $250, maybe $150, somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
Because I remember,
Right.
I remember her bitching about how high it was.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I mean, I see the problem. Yeah, I don't see it being a problem.
I don't see why we can't collect what comes naturally, falls from the sky.
I mean, especially if we're not like using it to commit any crimes or anything, and we just want to wash our hair with it. What's it hurting?
You have to pay the water company, and that's what it's hurting. Everybody bitches about jobs, right? All right. That's my
That's
question.
gonna work. Yeah, I agree.
You always say people need jobs. So if you collect rainwater, all these people that work at our water company would have jobs.
See, right, but I'm not saying like stop paying your water bill and collect this rainwater because it doesn't rain all the time. You know what I'm saying? Still pay your water bill, and you know what I'm saying. Use it for whatever, but or just don't use the water and keep paying the bill. They're not going to shoot. You know, they don't care. I mean, you keep paying the bill, they're not going to ask questions. But you know what I'm saying? Keep paying your water bill, but collect that rainwater.
Oh, it's still there's some of them ask questions. They got the girl sitting out in the middle of the yard just collecting rainwater.
No, I mean, we do it discreetly, though. That's what I'm saying.
Personally, like you just said discreetly, I would build like a shed underneath like a tree or anything, so we get a full fledged opening of the water,
Right.
and just put a hole in the fucking stilling of it.
Uh-huh.
They have it where it funnels down into a barrel.
Right.
They would never see the barrel until I drug it out.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Or even if you could in that shed get like electricity in there, that way you could do the whole operation, collect it, filter it, or oil it, and then strain it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be, you know what I'm saying?
Just do
Or if you had a big enough house.
Just do the whole operation in the rain.
Well, speaking of which, I don't know
back here.
of houses. I don't know if she's listening, but if she does, I want to give a shout out to my sister for her finding with her parents and their new place.
Hell yeah.
No, they're actually moving stuff in tonight. That's what they were doing earlier when she called me. That's why I had to run inside. She gave me a walk through the house real quick.
Nice. Hell yeah. The actual moving always sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It's always exciting moving.
She's emotional, though, because, like, they've been there for, like, 5 years or more, and I think to get a place.
Oh, no, but to me, what sucks is finding a new place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta just search and no places in your budget, and then it just leads to a whole bunch of problems. And that's kind of what situation now, but
yeah. But I think honestly it's easier nowadays than it was back then, because nowadays there's like apartments.com and realtor sites you can go to.
Even on our sites, you have to pass a certain background check and certain standards.
yeah, I feel like that's fucked up.
I mean, but it'd be the same in person, though.
I don't know. I mean, they're going to base you off of some other asshole that you ran off of. Well, my thing is say, right from everybody knows in Richmond Train or something.
Don Ballinger.
And they actually took you to court over some bullshit. I have Richard taking me over to court for $100, and then all in the deposit that I didn't pay.
But yeah, he swore up and down when we asked him about it that it was paid. Told us to our faces it was paid and everything. Oh yeah, you covered it. 2 weeks later, takes us to court for $100, bro.
Yeah,
petty shit. You know what I mean?
And that goes on your record, and then now I'm blacklisted on some properties because of some fucking joke.
Slumlord.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, that's all I've been able to rent off of all my life is slumlords, because we're smokers and we have pets. If we didn't smoke and we didn't have pets, we'd get a decent home.
Right, which is that's bullshit. I know that to me that's kind of like that's discrimination.
It's small for them, but I've been in homes after people who live there with pets, and I can understand.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get that side of it too.
If you saw that house on 13th, you mean it was him offering it for what, $400, $500 a month?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no way I'll go and make a clean it. You would have to wear a hazmat suit to go clean it, Adam.
Damn.
Dog shit beyond dog shit beyond dog.
They have bloody pads and sink.
Plastic bag in the toilet, bro. A plastic bag in the fucking toilet with just pads and toilet paper and shit hanging over the toilet and all.
Yep.
The fuck, bro?
Yeah, I can do it. People are fucking gross. Like they left their animals in the house and just left the house and let the animals do whatever the fuck they wanted to do in the house. Yeah, it was bad. The ceiling looked like it fell in.
The wall was caving through.
Yeah, ceilings, like people wanted to deposit and rent up front for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, and he condemned the whole. Unfortunately, I don't know about the other stuff. Condemned the whole place. Honestly, oh, that's gross. Dude, I wasn't even there. That was the sad part. I didn't even go. I was literally on video call with Jessica seeing it. And
I was going to a mask. I had to call my mom and have my mom bring me a mask all the way from her house. And her and my dad walked through it with me because I was petrified the moment I hit the porch to walk in there by myself. So me, my mom, and dad, and Tyler went through it. Tyler was in there 5 minutes. My dad made it to the front room and turned around and went outside. My mom was the one that was brave enough to get me to go upstairs. She was like, come on, let's go. And I was like, Mom, if you climb them steps, I have to come behind you because I can't let you fall. And that's when we went upstairs. I found the fucking bathroom fucking sink full with fucking bloody pads and shit.
Oh, yeah, that is fucking there.
I understand why landlords, charging people so much money, but the thing is, like, I've never left it that bad in my entire life, even when landlords deserved it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, maybe the worst you got to do is come in and sweep. Maybe wipe down the walls. I'm not gonna lie because I'm not washing walls. Never has. Sometimes they ain't on the wall. And I'm not gonna leave food on the wall. That's gross. Like my hand was, yeah, I smudged on the wall a little bit. I don't take the time to watch. I know it's bad, and yes, I should have, but I don't even think about it until you see it. Then you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, it's been there for a while now. Whatever. I was used to it. Whatever. Yeah, it sounds bad, but I'm trying to lay the Zen on life. But with that being said, you guys, we're at an hour, 10-minute mark. Like, I was in an hour ago, just in there chatting and shit. Hold on, I'm trying to get to this on the Facebook page. I want to say something about Dubby. We were, forgot to mention that earlier. Good old Dubby? Yep, yeah. We, the weird flavors? Grandpa Dentures got changed? Please tell me. Unfortunately, no. That's not it. Hey, Dubby. But let's see, you got to change the name. I'm not ever getting that fucking thing unless you change the name. That's gross. I don't know. The actual flavor was weird, too. I don't know. I'd rather try it as long as the name can change, please. You know how weird it would be if you're like drinking it and somebody's like, what are you drinking? Grandpa's dish of water? But no, we got recognized as we're on a streak with Dubby. We've been a top fan for 3 months in a row. Dubby, just all that shit. We miss you every time. Yeah, that's why. Because in the social media posts, I tagged them. I mean, got to. They're partnering with us. It's only right to mention your partners. Right? Yeah, they mention your partners. Yeah. But back to the conversation. Thank you, Debbie, once again for sponsoring us. We're glad we got a sponsor. If anybody ever knows about anybody else wanting to sponsor or, what? Well, they partner with us, I should say. They're not really sponsors. Excuse me, partner. Yeah, they partner with us technically. Yeah, you get paid for sponsoring. Yeah. And we don't get paid for advertising or anything, but I'm okay with just giving a free shout out. I mean, yeah, man. We're doing this not for money. We're doing this so people can hear how we feel about the world and what we see in every day here in Richmond, fucking Indiana. Right. If anybody outside of Richmond, Indiana, which, Mega Metal Mike and Stu, they're outside, they are included in this, get a little taste of what home is for us, what it's like here. Oh, man. I mean, that, I don't know what I'm saying. Anybody listening outside, I get it's hard to respect us. Just, respect people. We're a bunch of rude ass motherfucking people. I've never been around so many fucking rude people in my life. Got one day, man. Man, I'm not trying to be like that. I went out to, been out and eating. People ain't rude there. I don't feel so like people walk out in front of me or walk in front of me and shit. Or people actually stop and look if you're driving.
Right. I get it. But on the flip side of that, though, you haven't been there that long. You know what I mean? You don't live there. So, you know what I mean? You live here. So you've had time to explore the town and get to know who's rude and who's not. And you don't have really
fuckers are rude anymore nowadays.
that's what I'm saying. You go there to like visit somebody or, you know, whatever. But you don't, you know what I mean? Spend a lot of time there to know, you know, get that kind of feeling like you do here.
All right. Are you going to be a Mr. Hello, Mr.
Oh, I can be legal. Once again, peeps, don't know who legal is. That's our friend Aaron.
Yeah.
He's our legal, our stiffler, our asshole. Every group has that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Eric. Yep. He was here actually earlier, a little bit before Jessica came and picked him up. Yeah, he got off work early.
Yes.
So he came over here and chilled for a little bit. Shout out to our listeners and the followers. We appreciate it.
Anyway, it's been Mountain Mike or
Yep.
check him out on Twitch.
Yep.
Check out
Wolfie
Zoo and the Daily Musket.
Yep. His comic book. Of course, as always, check out all our social medias, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
You can see I was pretty face sometimes.
Yeah.
Also,
one time we'll get Mike's handsome face on there too. And Jessica too if she wants. She's feeling brave. We should all do like a TikTok or something one time. Get up with hands. But no, we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate you always tuning in and listening, and hopefully, like always, you get a good laugh out of this. Hopefully, we don't bore you with our rambling sometimes. You know, sometimes we go. You know, we don't lose you because we do topic jump a lot, but that's just the flow of the show.
Yeah, we keep blazing.
Yeah, we blaze through topics as we literally blaze up. So, you know.
Some I was telling you about there, we'll get it. If not, okay.
Yo, catch up.
But back to the conversations I seen. And we would like to thank you, all of you listeners and followers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Keep on doing it.
Yes. Please and thank all.
Also, we'd like to remind you about the restaurant of the week, Skyline Chili in Eaton, Ohio. I don't know where there's any other Skylines closer, but
Oxford.
Okay, well, Oxford, I don't know if it's closer to Eaton, but it might be. Either way, check out Skyline Chili.
Yeah, I'll put the website in the description, as always, for Restaurant of the Week.
Yeah. Who else we forget? Martin O'Dowdy, partner.
Whoop, www.
He's a good elf.
Fine.
It is. W and Dobie, and it's so close.
Yeah. W.
Man, let's make a logo with him.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Or you can energy drink or something.
Drinking a Red Bull and dash of water. Get it out of my head.
Now, boy, yeah, there you go.
But back to the conversation.
So it's a good sponsor.
Those wrap this thing up with the final ball hit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's big technical over here. If anybody knows Adam and wants to drop an elbow, be my guess.
Oh, yeah. No, don't be their guest. Watch it.
Drop the elbow.
He's got a crazy little sister and he's not afraid to use her, guys.
Well, she said little. She needs like Chihuahua size. The worst thing you'll get is probably your ankle chewed on, but it's okay.
See, but you can't jump. You drop the elbow with your ankle all fucked up.
Yeah.
You got to hobble. Make some kind of like hobble jump. Half-ass hobble jump, and I'm going to roll out the way.
I'm going to jump off something and just fall off it. Walk up on something like you're gonna fall to, and I'm gonna roll inward, and then it's gonna bite. Adam, that's not how that works. You lay there and take the bump.
F that. No.
You take the bump.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, I think I would say so. So we're about to line it off.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys listening. But yeah, it's been fun. And we'll see y'all next week.
Keep on listening to the blazing discussion.
Yeah, as always, this is Adam.
This is Michael.
This is Jessica.
And always, blaze on.
So yeah, guys, keep them discussions blazing.